Hello and welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. Welcome to another Doing It with the Dixon video. And today we are starting out at Wally World because we have to pick up some groceries. So we're just getting back in town from Dallas, and yeah, we needed groceries so that I can make dinner tonight and meal prep for the week. So I did the lazy thing and I did a Walmart pickup order. I have my little sidekick. He rode with me to come get the stuff. Hopefully it doesn't take that long. I checked in before we left the house, so they should be bringing it out soon. When I get back, I need to cook dinner, meal prep, finish up the laundry because I started yesterday and then we had to leave, so I need to finish that up, and that's pretty much it. So I'm really just gonna be getting ready for the week that's coming up. This one shouldn't be extremely busy. The last couple of weeks have been like crazy busy, but this week should be a little less hectic, I guess. Hopefully, I don't know, but anyway, we'll be back. Just sitting here waiting on our groceries. When I do laundry, normally I try to separate everyone's clothes into their own basket once it's folded. The kids, sometimes if they don't have a large load, they can share, and that way it just makes it a lot easier to transport it up to their room so they can put their clothes away, because now they do put their own clothes away. They will fold them sometimes too, but when I'm feeling nice, I'll fold them for them and then they'll put them away. So now that I'm done with the laundry, we're going to move into meal prepping. Here I'm just making some brown rice, and I don't put any salt in there. I just put some butter, some vegetable stock, and a little bit of water, and then I put it in the oven for an hour on 350. And then I'm also going to roast some carrots, just seasoning those with a little bit of ranch and some salt, and popping them in the oven along with the rice. In the midst of trying to do our meal prep and cook dinner, I decided that I was going to make some oatmeal cookies. So I'm taking you along on that process. They turned out okay. Definitely will tweak some stuff in the recipe next time, but I'll drop the recipe down in the description in case you're interested in making some homemade oatmeal cookies. go along with the carrots, I also decided to do some spinach, and I cut up an onion and putting that in the pan, sauteing it in some olive oil, and then once that starts to get translucent, I'll add in some garlic just for a couple minutes, just to kind of get that golden brown, and then I'll finally add in my spinach. I try not to over season my spinach, so I'm just seasoning that with some salt and pepper. And it turned out pretty good. It did pull a lot of the water out, so it had a good bit of liquid in there, but all in all, it tasted pretty good. I was attempting to make a reel during this time as well, so I apologize for having my phone all in the video, but sometimes you have to multitask in order to get it done. So I also had to cook dinner while I was doing everything else. So we're having cube steak, mashed potatoes, and green beans for dinner. So I'm just starting the cube steak off now while everything else is cooking. The meal prep is pretty easy because majority of the stuff can go into the oven, and I can kind of move back and forth between preparing all the different meals. So to go with the meatballs that I put in the oven off camera, I decided to make a little Asian sauce. It turned out really good. Like, I love the way the meatballs taste because I don't normally like chicken meatballs. But since that was what we had, that's what we went with. And this sauce, as it's just sitting there soaking up the sauce, it added a lot of flavor to those meatballs. So I can't complain about that.
The love is blind. I thought I saw you smile.
So to help me out, Evan went ahead and put the food into our meal prep dishes. That definitely cut down on some of the work that I had to do, and I was definitely thankful for the help. Before sitting down for dinner, I wanted to put a batch of cookies in the oven, so that's what I'm doing here. I had put the dough in the freezer or the fridge for an hour or so, just so it was cold, and I think that the next time I will probably flatten them out a little bit. They turned out really thick. They were delicious, but they were definitely thick, and I forgot to take a clip of them coming out the oven, but I do have some footage on my phone, I think, so I will insert that just so you can see what I mean by thick cookies. this little box of mashed potatoes caused me to get a talking to by my 9-year-old. She was not happy that I decided to use instant mashed potatoes instead of making them from scratch. So yeah, I've learned my lesson. I guess I'll just make mashed potatoes by scratch from now on. Maybe they're just spoiled, but I don't know. I thought it was funny that she was kind of going off on me about mashed potatoes out of a box. Now that everything is done, we ate dinner, and I did promise that I'll put a clip of the cookies at the end, so I did that. And I hope that you all have enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in our next video.
And then was out there. Remember that time that you